episode 3759, but keep going.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. How are you doing? Come on, it's Inspiration Motivation Day, and I want you to have a smile on your face. Oh, how's your week going? Okay, maybe it's not going so great, but you know what? I'm here to tell you, but keep going. You got this. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the K.I.S.S newsletter. The Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, as you know, we have a brand new episode on pray.com. You can head on over there every Tuesday morning. Yes, can you believe it? It's already Tuesday, 11:30 a.m. Central. Oh, no, it's not. 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. You would think I would have this memorized by now, but I don't. But that tells you I am live every single time. I don't make this stuff up. I show up here for you. Why? Because you matter. Truly, you matter. You're created for more. You're not just by a fluke of, I don't know what your upbringing was. And maybe this is something you need to hear. Maybe you've had a tough weekend, or maybe it's just been a tough season. But I want you to know that you're loved. And I love you. I show up every day here for you. Why? Because I know life is tough. And I've got my roller coaster too. I come here sometimes thinking, gosh, I got to pick these people up, but I feel like I'm beneath the earth, meaning that I'm in my own pile of junk, okay, is what I mean by that. But I still show up. And I think that's what we have to realize when our plates are overflowing and every day feels like a juggling act of impossibilities. It's easy to believe that the other side, the place where you live your dreams, is off limits. It's like roped off. You've got all these people around it saying, nope, can't touch this. It's all off limits. I feel like it's a movie that we should be watching. I've been watching this movie with my grandson. It's called Home. I don't know. My children said they watched it before. I am not a movie buff by any means, but it is really cute. And I feel like we have all of our aliens kind of guarding our dreams that won't let us enter. These weird creatures are like, oh, you can't get here. You can't do this, right? You can't do it. And I'm sitting here telling you can do it. It's not just reserved for someone else with more time, more energy, or just better luck. But keep going when you can't see the finish line. Because here's the truth that, honestly, I don't think very many people talk about. We kind of do, but not directly like this. So I want to tell you like it is. Success does not come from a one-time social media post-worthy event in your life. It comes from not quitting when the chips don't fall where you had hoped. It comes from doing and not complaining. It comes from spearheading your drive from within your heart rather than getting all caught up in your head. Real success is forged in the daily grind, in the choices you make when you don't feel like pushing forward, when the world feels heavy and your energy is just running on empty. Wouldn't it be nice to go to the gas station, even if you have an EV, and say, fill me up already. Give me a boost of motivation. Can I have the extra premium, the best of the best? No, it's not about any of that. It's about showing up, anyway, doing it, serving others. You see, when I'm down under the dirt in the earth, I show up. Why? Because it gives me hope. Because I'm helping you. Well, at least I hope I am. I'm assuming so because you keep coming back, right? And that's what it is. We're doing life together in a unique manner. And life is going to feel heavy. But remember, this doing is important because a lot of times our brain is just screaming, quit, 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 quit. And it gets louder and louder and louder and louder. Talk about an excruciating headache. No wonder you're walking around going, this hurts, because it's a different pain, isn't it? And that pain can be debilitating. But you see, when you're willing to show up anyway, to keep going, it's about leading your own drive from deep inside your heart. That resilient, quiet voice that refuses to let you settle for less than what you're capable of. But keep going. You're made for more. And you're going to have those days when you want to give up. Guess what? That's normal. Been there, done that. I don't know how many hundreds of times in this month. And we're only 15 days in. We're at the halfway point of July. Are we really? That's impossible. No, it's not. We are. Oh my goodness. Can you believe school starting around the corner? That's for another episode though. But seriously, it is normal. You're going to have those days where you're going to just want to give up. But so long as you don't quit on yourself, you're still winning. Every step, no matter how small, gets you closer to the life you want, closer to your dream. Stop waiting for a perfect moment. Stop waiting for a surge of motivation like, oh, I just gotta give me that premium. Fill me up. I wish I could. I wish it was that easy. But I hope when you have those moments, you come here. And you flag the ones that are like, yep, I need to listen to this again. Mark them down somewhere. Share them with somebody. Whatever it is, so you remember this is where I need to be when I'm just not feeling it today. Because when you're not feeling it today and you don't always have a perfect moment, because you're going to have more non-perfect moments than you will perfect moments. And all those end up being what? A distraction. And the only thing that moves the needle is consistency. Grinding when it's hard, when you're exhausted, when you're ready to pull your hair out, even though you know it's important to keep every hair that you have on your head because you're getting older. Ignoring the noise that's happening in your head. That pounding sound of quit, 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 quit. You can't. Listen to it. That's the one time I'm going to tell you not to listen. And committing to your own journey instead, where you can see your greatness grow, even when the chips fall where they may. The cards, wish we could control the deck of cards we're dealt. It would be so much easier. And if I could tell you, and I had the magic wand of being able to say, oh, if you just do this, and this, your life is going to be great. No, it's not. But I am going to tell you this. With God, nothing is impossible. That doesn't mean you're not going to have pain. That doesn't mean you're not going to have struggles. That doesn't mean you're not going to be frustrated. That's a combination of frustrated and flustered at the same time. Flustered. How do you like that for a Inspiration Tuesday? But this is real stuff. It's called real life. And you matter, my friend. You really, really do. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And that's the one thing you need to lean into, is that God loves you no matter what happens. And I'm not saying that gives you an excuse to be fussy or to, have your adult temper tantrums or to quit because you just can. Sometimes what we need to learn best comes from not quitting, from being in the grind, from being willing and being vulnerable, of saying, you know what? Yeah. Because then when you look back, because you've gone to the other side now, you're like, oh, if only I saw it. I knew it. And then you can connect the dots and then you're like, oh my goodness, why did my GPS system not send me there? Why did I not see it? I see it now because you weren't ready. And that's okay. It's okay to be wondering, am I going to make it? I'm here to tell you, you will. You may have a few buckets of tears to share. That's okay. Put them down the drain. They'll wash away. It's all right. I don't know how many times I've been in my shower crying. I don't need the shower on. My tears are the shower. And I just cry. Number one, most people don't come in the shower when I'm in there now. Thank goodness. There's some things, about being a mom that you're just like, oh, please don't bother me. Please don't bother me. Oh no, when I'm on the toilet. Okay, that's TMI. We'll leave it alone, but you get my drift, right? You get it. You can do what you set your mind to. Lock in your heart. Allow God to penetrate what you're doing. And yeah, when those days get rough, because it's not going to be easy, know this. God doesn't want you to let your story end where despair begins. He gives you hope and a future. So don't you refuse it either. You get to write your chapter in your story every day. You're a living legacy. So what's going to happen today? What is it going to look like? Yeah, you can still have a smile on your face and junk happening in your life. Believe it or not, that's me right now. I got a lot of pressures right now from all sides, most of which I can't control. But guess what? I show up anyway. And more importantly, my heart shows up that's in tune with God. And I know no matter how hard I fall, and let me tell you, I have literally fallen like 3 times already in the last 48 hours. I kid you not, but we'll leave that for another episode. My husband said, I know, just kind of for a funny, he said, sweetheart, I think your extended warranty is wearing out. But I'm like, that's not very nice. Here's an inspiration day. Don't listen to your spouse if they tell you your extended warranty is wearing thin and it's wearing out. No, it's not. Thank the Lord. Yes, He's got your warranty, right? That's your guarantee. We're not guaranteed anything on earth, but we are with Him. So what if you do keep going? What would it look like? How would you feel if you did one little thing? I don't know. Maybe you're sitting here trying to decide on some things for your kiddos. Maybe you're looking at a career change or writing a book, or, maybe you want to sell your house and downsize because you're beginning to enter a different life, right? You're sitting here going, you know what? I am now less children. And we're going to have visitors, but 2 of them live in my city, so I don't really need to worry about anything. So what would it look like if you were to keep going? How would you feel if you took one little incy-pincy step? Do you remember when your child took that like barely a half step and you're like, oh, they're walking? It was like amazing miracle. This is your amazing miracle today. Just one little micro step. Because one step at a time leads to your miles of greatness. And so what if you keep going? My friend, soon you'll get there. Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.